Alright, hello. My name is Ryan Lane. Welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Don't Look Up, directed by Adam McKay and starring every actor ever. but in all seriousness, there are a lot of actors in this, big actors, and they're all cast in everything from the big roles with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence getting a major chunk of the screen time, to as small as Ron Perlman in a relatively bit but important role. So anyway, the film revolves around these two astronomers, played by Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, who discover a comet hurtling towards Earth that is pretty much going to be a planet killer event. And so overall, what they're trying to do is they're trying to basically convince the world to look up and see the fact that there is a giant asteroid that is comet that is going to end everything. And the film, and throughout the process, the film details it just details just how insane it is, and how, I guess to put it straight, the film is a climate change metaphor, and at one point a character goes on a monologue which is bemoaning how the characters in the film can't agree on a simple fact that the asteroid hitting the planet would be a bad thing. And there are plenty more other lines that just hit home just how crazy our lives are. And yeah, and of course, I mean, this film, there are multiple stand-ins. There's kind of a bit of a Donald Trump stand-in played by Meryl Streep, who, she's not fully Donald Trump. There are definitely things that you will go, yep, that's inspired by Donald Trump, but generally speaking, she is dare I say, she is somewhat apolitical in her character scumbaggery with regards to politics, I will say. And I guess also a lot of the characters, like Leonardo DiCaprio, he sort of plays a nervous scientist who just wants to feel better, and he's really good. He really, that there's the one scene that, was marketed as hell with Leonardo DiCaprio just having a panic attack. Yeah, don't be worried. That's not the only good moment of acting. He has plenty of them. So I guess, and all the other actors, no matter how big or small, they have good roles. Some of the characters are kind of two-dimensional, but I feel like thankfully they're elevated by their performances, and so to avoid going down a bit too hard. And then there's the Elon Musk stand-in character. Again, I'm not very good with names. I apologize for that, but it's just there are so many people to talk about. Yeah, it's a critique of sort of the people who think they know better and over-engineering a solution when there is a relatively simple one staring them straight in the face. Although I will say, I like this character, but again, he sort of falls into the two-dimensional but really well-acted category. However, there is, at one point in the film, it introduces, this amazing phone app, and I'm like, and beyond a simple payoff joke, they don't do much else with it. I mean, without giving too much away, simply put, this is one hell of an amazing app, for a new phone product, yet the film doesn't do much with it. I don't know, it just seemed like a bit of a missed opportunity for the film. And the film sort of skewers pop culture as well with how it responds to everything from celebrities who say, oh, let's take the medium of the middle approach, as sort of a la critique of Bruce Springsteen's Super Bowl ad, and so the film sort of I'm not sure if it is, but there's a song that one could argue is a bit of a parody of last year's Imagine song with Gal Gadot and all the other celebrities. Yeah, and the humor, I guess also another thing, the humor. The humor, it's very varied. Sometimes it'll be sort of straight, but there's this one character who just has so many lines that are dry, like Teddy. yes, Teddy, like, he sort of nails that calm dryness at one, he cares about important issues, yet he also loves to talk about celebrity gossip. He's kind of funny. So, and I guess on one final note, I love how the film, it sort of shows how even the most, like, people who care the most about issues can just become easily burnt out at how it can happen to anyone. So, with that in mind, I will be rating Don't Look Up. Wait, no, sorry, one more thing. The cinematography. At the beginning of the film, it uses a lot of close-ups, and I imagine the intention behind this was to sort of show how just claustrophobic the characters feel and how stressed out, but I don't know, it just felt like it used too much. Like, I feel like maybe it could have backed off a little bit. I mean, thankfully the cinematography improves as the film goes along. It doesn't use as much close-ups, but I don't know, could have used a bit of a more varied cinematographic approach. But anyway, all in all, I will be rating Don't Look Up 4 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.